Yeah, I could come back here tomorrow. Bennett Field. It's pretty decent. It's quiet today. This evening it'll be quiet in the morning tomorrow. Tomorrow's the day I wait for my bicycle to arrive. Apparently the bicycle is in St. Paul Distribution Center. I don't know where the drone is though. So that DAC machine is connected to the internet. So I should be seeing a Wi-Fi signal here. So I'm definitely looking for more setups like this. Have a nice corner with privacy, so I can lay down my runner, the runner rug, runner carpet. Use a couple of yoga blocks as a pillow. They're fine. Just lay down. Have a nice spot to lay down. At a pet food store. Cub Foods supports they're showing a strong leaning towards police support here. The grass could be a little more dry. That would make it taste better, but it's okay. I could still survive with some freshness. Alright, so I did find some parking in Excelsior, Minnesota. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I did not see that. That's a drop. And there's a museum, and then I'm going to the library, 0.3 miles from where I parked. That isn't too bad. Only on Saturdays, so it's really likely to be free. They don't charge when they have such limited hours. What clear is? What's the?
I don't want to talk about it right
Okay.
now. Who needs those stinking shoes? Oh, no, look here. Look at that shit.
Yeah.
So, what was your rank in the military Air Force?
Yeah, senior airman. That's rank 4, E4.
But so you were a senior airman military police officer?
Yeah, I was a cop. Yeah.
So that's what you tell the cops. When they go, I'm Heinze. You go, I'm senior Air Force officer, military police Heinze. And you can just watch them get scared when they hear the fact that Travis was a police officer in the Air Force, because everyone knows that the Air Force don't let dummies in.
Yeah,
you got.
That's true. Yeah,
that's the smartest part. So
healthy and smart.
And then when you start talking about laws, constitutionality, and all this shit, they're gonna fucking get scared as all can be.
Yeah, they're
rock and roll.
They're very mindful of ranks too, and maybe they don't. Some haven't been in the military, but they understand ranks.
Yeah, so you could say I'm Senior Sergeant Heinze.
Senior Airman.
Senior Airman.
What are they gonna? I'm an older guy. They'll hear senior. And just think a lot of them won't know what that means, but they'll think they have to show some respect.
Let's take so this place right here, Red Sauce Rebellion, used to be, it was called Beacon Drug, okay?
Beacon Drug?
So when the Rolling Stones came here in the 1960s, they came to this place.
Yeah.
And if you listen to the song, You Can't Always Get What You Want.
Okay.
Mick Jagger orders a cherry Coke.
All right.
And they were out of cherry Coke.
Okay, you can't.
So the local bum guy tells Mick Jagger, you can't always get what you want.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
did you send me? Did you send me a link to that?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Because it was kind of so.
All right.
And this is Jimmy's bench over here.
All right.
Yeah. Let's go. Triking along.
Yeah. That could be the FedEx truck that has my bike. Man. Who knows?
Which way you chase them down?
Yeah, it's possible you could do that.
That's
too.
a cool though.
Yeah, I've seen a few of these specialized historic antiques.
Yeah, so this is Jimmy's bench. Jimmy used to sit here.
Jimmy,
back when bums could be bums.
Who's Jimmy?
He's the guy that talked to Mick Jagger.
Oh, Mr. Jimmy's bench. Okay,
So
Christmas.
He would sit here and,
2004.
harass everyone all day. He'd go into the stores and just take shit off the shelves.
Okay.
And they let him get away with it. Because he
Really?
was just like a little gold bug.
Well, maybe it was just minor
Well,
criminality.
yeah.
Minor
like,
crimes.
Like come in and grab a sandwich off the shelves.
Yeah.
And we're gonna just be like,
Yeah.
look that.
Yeah, that's all right. That wasn't mentioned in Wikipedia.
I was telling you, my first arrest was the curfew ticket, and it was right out in front of this Doc Cinema right here.
Yeah. But they usually at docks, they discourage swimming around docks. I've seen.
So it's a paddle tap.
Yeah,
You bring your gear and.
Have you ridden on any? I never
no.
have, and I've seen them in different places. They'll either have wheels and they go up and down the streets, or they'll do it in the water. And one person guides or bartends, and then yeah, depends on whoever wants to pedal, I guess. Pedal for your drink.
Oh, must be disengaged.
Yeah, I don't really hear anything. Reserve for pedal tap. Yeah. Okay, all right. It's kind of, yeah, it would really be amusing is to do like a stream while driving, just moving, and
You could do that too.
but no, I
just sitting there.
it's a little. It's I think.
I could be like this. I could be like this and just out of it.
Yeah.
You could just be.
It's I don't know if this is part of the park. All right. Shed. They mow the lawn. They don't keep much on the property though. It's right next to the park, I think. But I don't see a house. I don't see any house. They still got trash. Is this the house? Privately owned sewer. Wow, that's a dirty door. Maybe you could see inside. Empty. Huh. Seems very unlikely it would be a house, but a person could easily live in there. Strange because the barn is so much bigger. What got my attention is this wall over here. You see it from the other side, it looks like a bunker. There's no door. It could be all an underground house of some kind. They certainly got everything locked. I just heard an egret, a big beehive. Looks like it was under attack though. Are there bees around? What a strange setup for a property. Ugh. Locked from the inside. I could have stirred up a bee's nest. I'm parked not far, just I could practically see my car through the trees. Just a big bread barn and on this property. It's weird. Alright, from the barn area, there's this weird wall. It's hard to see through the trees. They put some nails. It's hard to see through the trees on the other side. Thick, very thick. Barely see it from the road, but it's visible. Doesn't make any sense. They have a sign on top. And then from the wall, I don't know if they have some kind of drainage. They're on such a high elevation. I don't know why this would be so necessary. The gate. What a weird setup here. Jesus. Alright, I took a little bicycle ride to the library. Check it out, test out this bicycle. It's kind of... Oh. It's working good. I want to get around behind this theater. There's some backwoods trails to get me back.
Wait, 494 West Parade.
I'm pretty impressed that this little DJI Mini Pro 3 fits pretty easily in a GoPro case. But what do I do with the controller now? I want some kind of protection for that. It kind of looks like the sign may have gotten hit by a disc. They don't like the rules. So I gotta deal with the flashy lights from this drone. It's got some real flashy lights going on here. How about green? Only in the front though, not in the rear. So many pickleball players that all the courts are full. all the courts are full in the pickleball court, and there's like 20 cars here on like an 8 a.m. on a Sunday. These people turned around, they pulled in, they looked, turned around and walked away. They're gonna drive away because this pickleball court is full. There's like 12 courts. Go check it out. Check it out. Yeah, I threw something in your yard, lady. Better check it out. Check it out. I don't know. What could it be? So this is a dog that attacked me, huh?
I'm sorry, what?
I already said my words.
What? I didn't hear you.
Yeah, all right. That's a good excuse. I wonder if there's any Ginny Clevern supporters around here. So this camera is having a lot of restarts now. I don't know what the deal is. When I want to double click for the camera, now it happens less often that I can go right to camera. I have to, every maybe 20 times I access, I gotta actually put in the password, and then I'll have to turn it off so I don't may stay in the password option, just as good habit. Yeah, it's pretty neat in this corner going around, I don't know, Bass Lake or whatever it's called. 2 trails. I was thinking about testing the drone out here. An aeration system creating open water and thin ice is in use on this lake. Alright, so they seem to be marking the trees, the sewer. You got a green rim. This has a green rim and an orange dot, and then the one behind it has orange dot by itself. I think it's official, not graffiti, for some reason. Alright, I'm using size 30 from the star wrench to remove, I want to remove this holder thing. I never have a second bike anyway, and now I'm finding that it's getting in the way of this wheel. When I take this front wheel off and want to hang it on the end here, these little things get in the way, so I don't like that. And it comes off easy, just easily unscrew it. There it is. Whoops. This is the outside patio in the library. So I'm thinking I'm going to try to go over to the Best Buy that's about a mile away from here. Closes in less than 2 hours. just to get a little peek. I want a bicycle, but yeah, because they're kind of picky about, I think, bringing in bags. So bicycling, I could get there faster without bringing anything. Water and my other computers. So I'm thinking I'm gonna try to go over to the Best Buy that's about a mile away from here. Closes in less than 2 hours. Just to get a little peek. I want a bicycle, but yeah, because they're kind of picky about, I think, bringing in bags. So bicycling, I could get there faster without bringing anything. Water and my other computers. So there's something called the Great River Energy. On this end they have a windmill, and the other end they got like solar panels. And they say that there's no entry here, but and then they give a reason that it's because it's a dead end. So that's not very convincing. This is a display, I'm guessing, for Great River Energy, which is this whole building. Oh, how nice of them to put bicycle parking area. What's going on? I bet I wouldn't doubt that. I don't know. I was gonna say maybe they got security guards, but who knows? So I'm guessing that they're surviving on grants, but also people are paying for electricity for their cars. Nobody in that one. What do they do? Visitor parking. Well, actually that was the only electric power station. One up here, I suppose. Using the solar power, square D. Yeah, there's nobody in any of these cars. These are all company vehicles. No through traffic, private exit gates, card required to exit. Alright, so this building is explaining how it's put together. And it looks like they explained this a long time ago. There's the building and in relation to the windmill. The poisonous wormwood itself growing here. There's a lot of it around here. It doesn't seem to... I've never seen it. I've never noticed it in Wisconsin, but maybe I just didn't know. I definitely learned of its presence in North Dakota. Right now I was dumb enough to touch it a little bit, so that does soak through the skin. This library's got one of the longest continuous benches I've ever seen. It is broken up by a door though. So that squirrel seems to be gathering some of this fuzzy stuff. Oh, it's got a napkin too. Oh, abandon that idea. Just like in St. Cloud. Alright, I'm looking at these weird towers and I have no idea what to think of them. They're on a disc golf course. Maybe, okay, maybe this is a ski hill. Is disc golf in the summertime and a ski hill in the winter. They don't do disc golf. What is going on here? What? They got these weird chain things. Can you read anything? This is a disc golf course. I don't know if it to be anything else other than that. Yeah, Elm Creek disc golf. They even got it marked on the bench. But they got these towers. I've never seen towers at a disc golf. Alright, and they got this shack. I've never seen a shack at a disc golf like this. I think they might have some kind of a ski hill. It is a pretty big hill. What a weird setup. Can't even get up to this tower. Half the stairs are gone. As well as the one up here. So there's these chains hanging off of rods, and then lights, and then wheels to move chains. And there's a lot of tubes. What's the deal with these tubes? Tubes over here, tubes over here. So that, yeah, they got a disc golf throwing launch area. You throw it down a hill. These swallows are very aggressive. Half tubes, conveyor belt. What's the deal with these conveyor belts? They got tubes with handles. I don't get it. Emergency stop? So they haul up tubes. It must be some kind of a winter thing. So they got this tower here with the radio batteries. Elm Creek Tubing rules. Oh, there we go. So there's a clue. Some kind of tubing in the winter time. Stop buttons. Yeah, so it's disc golf in the summer and some kind of weird tubing in the winter. High speed rope tow. All right. This lift serves orange, and then it's all high speed rope tow for the rest of the signs too. Yeah, training zone, conveyor, terrain park.